Yeah. Dude, but it's good to have you back on. You haven't been on in a couple of minutes.
How many podcasts you got on Queeve right now?
Queeve?
On Q.
Queeve it up, big boy.
My bad.
On Q right now, I got so not that many. I have a lot of people I'm thinking of. So I'd like to actually get Tanner Fonestock because I think he would be funny, and he commented on my one video. I would like to get, which is a little out of the realm of generally probably her scope, but that Megan Fox Unchained chick. It's Megan Fox Unlocked. I call her Unchained. It's like the Mennonite influencer.
Yeah.
So my sister, well, I went to school with her too, but she was in my sister's grade. I think that would be kind of funny because it's not at all the same demographic.
That's so cool.
That's about it. What was I going to say right before that? What were we saying about? You were saying something? Oh yeah, what's new?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing. My body aches right now.
Dude. 28? 27?
I know. I played soccer last night.
27.
27.
27.
You're still 26?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, you turned 27 2 weeks.
27. Yeah, in 4 days. Close. 21 days.
Nice.
Do math.
But yeah, I played soccer and I'm hurting today.
Really?
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I did.
Not just tight muscles, actual, kind of sharp pains where it's that's
some leave should be taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the age that they say 30. You kind of start doing that a little bit more.
Right. I'm hoping it's just a one-time thing, but
yeah, I'm sure it is. Honestly,
right.
At the level of soccer you're playing.
Oh my goodness. And for how much I take care of my body.
Yeah. Specimen right there.
Watch everything I eat.
Oh yeah. Did you see the
This drink is not loaded with sugar.
Nope, not at all. Well, it's guava sugar, so it's natural.
Right, healthy.
Do you see the Bryan Cranston guy? Is Brian? No, that's the actor from not Walking Dead. The meth show. Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Not Bryan Cranston. There's a Brian dude that's trying to live, outlive everyone else. He's the vampire dude. You see him? He spends $4 million a year on random garbage to help him live longer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him, but he's a physical specimen.
How old do you think humans can live? How old? Okay, our generation.
Yeah,
Our generation. How old could our generation live?
So the thing with that is I don't think humans can actually live that much longer. I think their quality of life for the time they're here can be better. I don't think new technology is going to help us live even 10 years into longer than we are. So the average death rate in America is 76 right now?
Right. It came down, right? The last little bit, or is that not true?
It came down meaning it we live shorter?
Yeah, we live shorter.
Really?
I don't know. I probably heard that somewhere. It's probably fake news.
Yeah. But so yeah, it used to be 76.
But you heard it here first.
So it's probably true.
Probably true.
We have an official light setup now. We're big time. Big time.
Our fact checker
says apparently
it's
at
okay.
a hunting meeting
right
today, so he could not be with us. Cody.
Next time.
I'm not mad or anything.
Nothing.
But no, with people living long, I mean, I don't think we can really push the limits of how long we live, just the better quality of life for the years we're here. That's my take.
Right. I don't think our generation's living much longer. I could see it in the future. People start pushing.
Yeah, once you start getting cybernetic enhancements where you can start swapping out your body parts for some robotic stuff,
or even when you actually start eating well and all the. I feel like there's a lot of toxic stuff that's around us.
Our
if we
generation
start clearing
are eating well. Okay, so now you bring up a good point, and. There's people that smoke every single day that live to 98, but then there's people that eat super healthy and they'll die at 60.
That's true.
So I don't know how much of it is actually what you put in your body and how much is it genetics. Or you just got a bad hand. 2-7 offsuit. Worst hand in poker.
Oh.
Got that bad hand. It was a gambling joke, but swing and a miss.
It was over my head.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so true though. Like, yeah, some people are chain smoking and live so old.
So that's why I recently started chain smoking, just to
really helps you.
Yeah, see if it benefits my health. Apparently, Huberman talks a lot about how nicotine is actually healthy for you. It increases brain function. The only thing so nicotine in its purest form is good for you. The tobacco and everything is what causes the cancer and how you ingest nicotine. So like the smoking of it and everything.
Okay.
But he actually...
So like our patches, what do you recommend? Like,
I think what I remember of his talk, like Zins were actually like a much healthier way of consuming nicotine than like smoking it, because then it destroys your lungs. Where with like Zins or dip, it doesn't destroy your lungs, but then with dip, it causes gum cancer.
Right.
But I don't know if that's the tobacco part of it or if that's the nicotine part of it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he does like a decent amount of nicotine.
Really?
Which he's also consuming like 800 milligrams of caffeine a day. Which the legal limit is like 300 milligrams. But he says it's fine, and he goes to Stanford.
That's 800.
800 milligrams a day.
That's crazy. That has to have some side effects, right?
I don't think so. I've been at 900 for the past like 5 months, and I am...
What do you actually average?
Generally I'll average... Usually I'll drink about 4 to 5 a day. 4 to 5 energy drinks a day.
And what, they're averaging 150?
200.
Oh, 200.
Yes.
Oh, so you are right there.
Yeah. But so the current ones we're drinking are a little bit lower. It's actually Huberman's not brand, but something he endorses. I call it Magic Dirt Water because it tastes like butt. But it's a healthier version. It's called Yerba Mate. Apparently it's a tea, and it's supposed to be a little healthier. But the thing with Yerba Mate is, so I'm trying right now. Okay, so sneak peek into my life a little bit. Right now, I'm trying to get GH Mechanical sponsored by an energy drink company. Like, that is my 5-year plan. In 5 years, I want to be, like, partnered with an energy drink company because we drink energy drinks every single day.
Right.
Like, we literally run off of them. I'll drink, like, 5 a day, 4. And I would love, so I've been, like, researching out energy drink companies. And what you find is you can either be happy and unhealthy or healthy and unhappy. So like these Yerba Mate things, you just don't get any bit of joy from drinking them, or like any bit of happiness.
Right.
And that's why I call it dirt water, because it's not even carbonated.
Right.
Like, how lazy do you need to be
so
to not
sad.
carbonate something? But they have I think they have 120 milligrams of caffeine. But then, okay, so like, so we'll get into a little bit of ethics here. So Monster. I've been chugging Monster recently. I love Monster.
Really?
Yeah.
You never drank Monster?
Oh, I know, because that lady on Facebook ruined it.
Well,
I don't know. And
oh, no. That's sad.
Put that up to the mic. Let us hear that a little bit. You need to take that?
Just groove. Should I take it on the air?
And we're live. Caller.
Our first caller.
Put him on the air.
Hello, you are on the air.
You are live with Just a Taste Podcast. Your hosts, Jeffrey and Dawson. Caller, what is your question?
I was wondering.
Yeah?
I have no question.
Oh, a big swing and a miss by the first
prank
call.
Well, let's move on to our next caller.
Next caller. What are you calling about? Did she hang
They
up?
hung up.
Oh. Well, we scared him off. Anywho, before our caller so rudely interrupted us, a little bit of an ethics question here is, so I'd love to get sponsored or partner with an energy drink company just because we drink so much, and it'd be so cool. Like, my vision would be like fueled. Like GH Mechanical fueled by, and like do a truck wrap, do all this cool stuff. Monster tastes delicious, but I don't agree with their message.
Okay. Yep.
And I was like, okay, so I don't want to be endorsed by them, or like I don't want to like partner with them.
Right.
But I'll drink their flippin' energy drinks every single day. But then like publicly, I'm just like, no, I don't want to be a part of this.
Right.
And I think it kind of convicted me, like, okay, then why am I drinking it? Because by default, by drinking this energy drink, I'm still endorsing this product. I'm still endorsing their message. So then why wouldn't I want to be sponsored by them? And I think it's like, well, because like now people can see, and then people would be like, oh, why are they really being sponsored by Monster? So it's like, should I just quit drinking them altogether?
Right.
Or should I just flip and endorse them? Is there a gray area on that?
I don't like. I feel like there is. I mean, it makes me think of all the cancel culture and the guilty by association.
Okay, go into that because I'm not understanding it.
So, for example, where like Trump had all those pictures with Epstein come out.
Yeah,
and it's like maybe there's something there.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Could be,
but maybe it's just. And so like then everyone was in a tizzy. Maybe it was literally just they were at a party and hey, let's get a picture together because we're both famous.
Yeah,
and so it's like this whole thing of like. Is he just because you're drinking an energy drink? Does that mean you're guilty of the energy drink's messaging, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
or are you just consuming their product? And like the same thing with Trump and Epstein. Is he actually promoting Epstein, or is he literally just taking a picture?
Yeah.
With the guy, you know. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I think okay. So then, is there a difference of me drinking their energy drink every day? And being like, okay, not associated with them just because I like their product and endorsing them. Is that two different things? Because to me, it kind of feels like the same thing.
I feel like it's two different things, though.
But should it be?
I don't know.
Because, okay, so like I gave this example. So for those of you that don't know, I used to go to art college. I wanted to be a starving artist. I wanted to be a game designer. And I was like, dude, it would be so sick to like work on like Assassin's Creed and all these fun killing, murdering, maiming games, raiding and pillaging villages. And then I was like, well, that's not very Christian-like.
Just sitting on a chair talking.
Yeah. Now I'm doing...
Now it's a different kind of art.
Freaking nothing with
art
my
with
life.
Your words.
Word art. Poetic word. Or what's the...
Spoken word?
Spoken word.
In podcast form.
Yeah, slam poetry. Speaking! Running our mouths. Anywho. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I was like, dude, it would be so sick. And then my conscience came in and was like, dude, no, like, you can't do that. You're a Christian. These games are about killing and murdering and raiding villages and pillaging. And then I was like, but I'm still playing every single one of them and loving this game. So am I just a walking contradiction, or is there a difference? And I don't know if there is a difference. I don't know if there should be a difference.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like people just do got to live with their own convictions, live with their own conscience. Obviously, as Christians, you have the Holy Spirit, but like if everyone just in their heart, I'm talking about like very
broad strokes.
Very broad strokes here. But
if
everyone
got a 7-inch
lives,
paintbrush,
right? If everyone lives with their own conscience and like tries to do what's right, because comes a point where it's like, even if you're promoting a product, you don't actually know everything. Like, you could be promoting a product you think is good, and it's like a pyramid scheme or a big fraud.
Or you there comes a part of that pyramid scheme, and you're working your way up the pyramid, making a ton of money.
But it's out of a good heart
and
a clear conscience.
Well, because I'm trying to bring them up with me, and that's why I have so many people underneath me that I get commission off what they sell. And I think that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. You're making them rich as well.
Correct. Okay, because then, so here we go. This is a little interesting topic now that you brought up kind of endorsement. The whole Michael Tate thing right now, the singer of the Newsboys, did you hear like all the sexual allegations about him?
No, I didn't.
So he's been, like Newsboys been around since early 2000s, if not the 90s. Forever. Everyone loved their music. Great music. Very much pointing people towards Jesus, I would say. And then it comes out that this guy's been like sleeping around, having a bunch of affairs, maybe even dabbling in some erotic stuff, if you catch my drift. Little play on words there, but I don't know if I should have cracked that joke.
Spoken word there.
Spoken word.
Some word art.
Yeah, so I might be doing some stuff with some dudes.
No.
And
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We've been endorsing that guy. Even like the Robbie Zachariah thing.
Right.
Then I come back to this point. Okay, so now I'm going to play devil's advocate on my own
Yeah, I'm ready.
thing.
I'm just here to listen
Yeah.
and say, yeah.
You were just
nice.
springboarding right,
Right.
now. It's like a ping pong match between two elite tennis players
Right.
that never played ping pong.
Yes.
But they still understand the game.
And it's very artful.
very
Just
artful.
us bouncing words
Spoken
across
words.
the mic.
Okay, so then I go to the point of like, I don't actually think I'm better than those people.
Right.
Like, I think the simpleton can look at Michael Tate, Robbie Zachariah, and be like, "How could you?" Like, I held you to, and I think almost it's a negligence and an irresponsibility on our end where we potentially put that person to God status.
Right, exactly.
Where it's like, you can't mess up.
Right.
And I think we actually have zero idea what those people go through. Like, A, you're on the
Right.
road the entire time touring.
Right.
You're probably getting mad lonely. And I think it's just one of those things where I'm not really mad at that person. I get it. And not saying, yeah, if I was in that situation, I'd cheat on my wife or whatever. But I can very much understand how that could happen.
Right.
Where it's like, yeah, you were literally on the road 247 days out of 356 days
right.
a year. Like, you probably have women throwing themselves at you constantly because you're a celebrity.
Right.
And honestly, the devil's going to attack you probably way harder than he's going to attack me sitting in my living room talking to another dude.
Right. Just bouncing words,
Just
ping
bouncing
pong balls.
words. So it's like, I don't think we actually understand anything of the scope of what those people actually go through.
Right.
So there it's like, okay, not that obviously what they did was wrong, and I'm not excusing that, but I think I can understand a little bit how you can fall into that.
Right.
I don't know.
No, I totally agree. 100% agree where it's like even all the people like in the Bible where it's like everyone fell
Yeah.
except for Jesus, you
Yeah.
know, and it doesn't excuse their sin. Like they still got to answer
Correct.
for it. Like Robbie Zacharias, if those allegations came out with him as alive, he still has to answer that. He still has to go through, I don't know if punishment's the right word, but like the legal process.
Consequences.
The legal consequences, all the consequences. But that also doesn't negate all the Lord did through him. You know, because it wasn't actually him who did it. It was the Lord that did
and
stuff
that's
through
the thing.
him.
It's like sin is sin.
Right.
And every other person
Right.
in this world that we're professing to be Christians have
Right.
sinned to the exact same level in God's eyes.
Right, exactly. And yes, like if they fall, they do, like they need to face the consequences,
Yeah.
but it doesn't also negate, you can't just cancel their whole lives and everything they've done just because of they had an area of sin. But
Yeah, man.
That's my 2 cents.
That gets
it gets dicey.
I think so because we tier classify sin.
Right.
And we're like, that sin's worse than our sin.
Because we base it off like the consequences.
Correct. The not eternal, what's
Natural.
the natural? No, the
Temporary.
external.
The external.
The external consequences of that action.
Yeah.
So like the external consequences of an affair, people finding out, socially humiliated, then you have all the legal actions.
Right. All
Where
trust
if
is
you
broken.
just
Right.
tell a little lie, no one knows, you can hide it. That's interesting. How do we get there?
Through-
Energy drinks.
Yeah.
So we're doing a little bit of ethics here. And my other thing is, why can't good people just make delicious energy drinks? Why do all the devil worshippers make the best energy drinks? And it's just like, dude, like I would love to support Jocko Fuel because I like support Jocko's mission. I think he's like an incredible leader, which I'm trying to be. But his energy drinks suck. They're
Really?
horrible. They taste so bad. And then it's like, yeah, I'm getting this yerba mate, this magical dirt water. And it's
Right.
like, well, I don't have any happiness through this.
That's so
Like I'm just
sad.
drinking this stuff
Would you rather
to fill
drink
up my body with
coffee
fluids.
than that?
I would rather freaking gouge my eyes out with dull spoons. Just kidding. That's a little bit extreme.
But sharp spoons?
Yeah, sharp spoon. Whoop, bloop. But it's
right
just
out.
like, what are we doing? Like, make a decent flavored thing and I'll endorse you.
Yep.
So yeah, now I'm trying. So if any of you guys know out there a good energy drink company that actually has decent ethics, let me know. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking. Because I think it would be
And you
sick.
don't like coffee or matcha or any of that
I'm
stuff.
slowly getting into coffee,
Right.
but for whatever reason, there's a little bit of like that romanticized about energy drinks.
Yeah,
like
I
they're
get it.
kind of like energetic and they're like edgy and I don't know.
And
you
just
shouldn't be
cracking that can.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that
That
can.
first sip. We should go into some ASMR here.
Literally, so I seen this guy, speaking of cracking cans, I do this very often now when I drink an energy drink, is you kickstart your drink. When you open it up, you rev your foot. It's so awesome.
That's ridiculous.
So I like doing that now. And, yeah, can't do that with a non-carbonated yerba mate. And honestly, yerba mate, that sounds something like African witchcraft, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I wouldn't trust that.
I'm sure those roots are horrible. And
Would
it's
you rather
probably
drink-
made with roots.
At least Monster's up front about their
Yeah,
stuff, rather
they're
than
like,
Yerba
hey,
Mate.
unleash your beast. Like, we're the devil. Yerba mate's just trying to hide witchcraft in it.
Right.
So you got to respect the honesty, I guess.
Yeah.
But, anywho, that's kind of what I've been going through recently.
Yeah.
With my work-life crisis.
And you don't. Do you like Celsius's?
Kind of, but I don't think they're the best. I don't
think they're that great.
I don't think
like,
they're as
taste-wise.
hyped up as everyone makes them.
Right, I would agree
Like
with
they're
that.
a seltzer.
Yeah.
But apparently they've been making like alcoholic Celsius recently. I've seen some
Really?
reels about it. I don't know.
That-
Cody, look it up. Just kidding. Cody's hunting. But yeah, Cody is doing like a 10-day hunting trip, so tune in. Just kidding. He's not going to be filming it. So don't know why I really said that.
Yeah. Just plugging Cody's hunting trip.
Yeah.
If anyone cares,
Maybe we could put an air tag on Cody and then track him throughout his hunting
that'd be
trip.
crazy.
That'd be awesome. We could potentially do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of tracking people, are you following anyone right now? Like on Instagram or anything like that?
I have like 3 trackers on people right now. I have like 4 hidden cameras right now running.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I did speaking of creepy cameras, I got a camera for the farm. So like a security camera that we can
Does it
just
show
place
spooky
out.
things?
So when we're irrigating, you just put it out in the field and you can just see like how far the reel is in to like, so you can kind of see where stuff's at. So like for irrigation, the
So
reel's
it's not for
slowly,
people. It's just showing your irrigation.
right, for the most part.
Okay.
But then we also put it in our shed and look for when truck drivers come. Because then we'll be like in another farm and then we'll see, oh, like someone's in the barn.
Oh.
I better get home.
Sketchy.
So you kind of feel
Can
like
you
a little
speak
sneaky.
through it?
You're supposed to, but I can't. It doesn't work. It was a $50 camera.
You're just
so.
like, you see the truck driver pull in.
Right.
And you're just like, get the beans, big boy.
Don't dump the skid.
That'd be fun. We do that
It
with
would
the
be
baby
fun.
monitor sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, you can hit the
Yeah.
little talk button.
That's awesome.
Go back to bed, you little runt. It's kind of fun. The baby doesn't understand it,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
Just pay and react at all.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. It's more
Yeah.
of just like a bit for me.
Yep. That makes
But,
sense.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I feel
How
creepy.
beneficial has it been in percentage wise?
It's actually very beneficial.
Really?
Yeah. We just started irrigating, so for irrigation, it hasn't benefited us that much yet.
Okay.
But it's still really nice. So for like a $15 a month subscription, you just set it out anywhere you want.
So is it like
It's
a trail
cellular.
cam?
Yeah.
Okay, so cellular.
Yep.
What company are you with?
Some Chinese. They're definitely stealing my data. So, but I'm like, nothing personal. It's just in
Yeah,
the barn,
it's
so
just
you can steal
the
that
irrigation reel.
data. Right.
What are you looking at? 200 foot of hose?
Yeah. Sure.
Different strokes, buddy.
Some dirt.
Some dirt.
But this
some
was
yerba
weird.
mate.
This is the first
Yeah,
time
hit
this
me with it.
happened. So you got to pay. You got to pay for the subscription
Okay.
on the app, and they made you charge extra if you use Apple Pay rather than just a credit card.
Oh.
Oh, I guess so. Suspicious. So I used Apple Pay, and I went extra. I'm like,
and I paid
it must be safer.
$49 extra
It was
per
only
month.
a couple dollars, but still, that was like, why are you making? Isn't Apple Pay and using a credit card like the same?
I honestly
difference?
thought at this point in time, Apple Pay would be like a more universal thing than even a credit card.
Yeah. So that was a little suspicious, but
That is interesting.
maybe with tariffs between China.
Tariff.
Yeah.
Tariff. What were you saying right before that?
Are you following anyone? Are you following anyone right now?
No. So I did follow this account called Prankster Tom. Dude, it's not funny at all, but this kid kills me. He's literally just like does the dumbest stuff. He's like, "Hey, I'm Prankster Tom, and this is the parking prank." And it just has a no parking sign, and he just like rolls up. He's like, "Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna park here. It's a prank." And that's
I feel like I would get a kick out of it.
You would get such a kick out of it. I'll show you some vids.
Oh,
I'll send
so
you
funny.
some links. But it is hilarious. It's the dumbest stuff. And he's got like 100,000 followers. I was like, dude,
That's
you are
so
killing it.
funny.
He's probably like 13 years old. He's still got braces
That's
and
awesome.
acne. But
killing it.
yeah.
Have you do you watch like the chat videos?
Yes, dude.
Oh, they
Chat
kill
is
me.
awesome.
I love them so much.
Did you see the black person here?
Uh-huh.
Dude, what a classic. That one I rewatched
Yeah.
a couple times.
I don't need one of the white ones.
You got a black person here? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I need a black
Yeah,
person.
Chet's great. I just recently stumbled across him. I just found we're gonna put it in the B-roll. There's a Lorax. Did you see the Lorax guy that goes into like Home Depots?
No.
Dude, it's incredible. So I just found this on Instagram, and it's an account where the guy dresses up as the Lorax. He like squats down and like tucks his shirt over his legs, and he'll just like run into like a Home Depot and he'll be like, "Let it grow!" And dude, it's so awesome.
That's so funny.
We'll put it in post.
Yeah.
We'll put it in post so you guys can see it.
Hey,
Very
why don't
funny.
we just roll that on the
Yeah.
on the big screen there?
Let's put it up on the big screen.
Yeah.
Cody.
Put on the big screen.
Rats.
Yeah, what happened to your TV? Currently, it's just a stand. There's no TV.
So I had a TV on there, but it was an old one, and it didn't work the best. There was no
Gross.
screen sharing. I had to hook up with
Oh.
an HDMI port, and the HDMI made the video footage look cloudy. So I got our old TV out of our living room because we weren't really using it, and I was going to put it on this stand, and I didn't have the right screws for the mounting brackets. So I'm still
Sad.
going to put that up there. It's a little bit bigger, so we'll be able to see a
Nice.
little bit better. I should really do that by next podcast, just because it would be super nice. And then Cody could look stuff up. So, but
That's true.
yeah, that's what I got on that one.
Yeah. Nice.
But speaking of people just, I don't know, disappointing you, I guess.
Yep.
I'm not saying Cody's disappointing me, but I have been disappointing some chick on YouTube. She has been commenting on every single one of my videos. All she wants to know, and I'm pretty sure it's my wife's cousins, but I'm not sure. So whatever this chick's name is, I think her name's like Lena Lauren. So I don't know if it's my wife's cousin or not. All she wants to know is, have I ever gotten a wedgie? Which is kind of weird because, like,
Wow.
why are you wondering about my underpants? But she's commented on every video, and I've never answered it. And
Dude.
she now recently
Are
we're about to answer
We're
it
about to find out.
because
About to
she
put
put
these
a
rumors to
frowny
rest.
face on her last comment.
no.
And that hurt
Dude,
my
you can't
feelings a little bit.
You can't disappoint her.
That hurt my feelings a little
Yeah.
bit. So yes,
So
she
you
was.
say you want a wedgie live on video?
We're here live with the Wedgie King, Dawson Copenhaver. So she was just wondering, like, what I would do if I got a wedgie or something, or if I ever received a wedgie.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm a male between the age of 2 and 46.
Right. You had two
Of
older brothers.
course I've
and two
gotten
older
wedgies.
sisters.
Yeah, and it's weird because the older sisters were mostly the ones that gave me wedgies. No, so of course, yes, 100% I got wedgies, and I was the youngest out of my siblings, so I got a lot of wedgies. And for the viewers that don't know, there's something called the hook. Like this. And what that is they give you the biggest wedgie in the world. They curl your leg up like this, put your underwear over your foot. Well, how your natural foot bends, I'll show you guys. How your natural foot bends, it wants to pull down. So you're pretty much in a permanent hook. You cannot unhook your underpants from your foot. And I would get those probably weekly. I mean, the amount of times my underwear got ripped from a wedgie is countless. It was so bad one point that my mom actually had to intervene and was like, dude, I'm tired of buying Jeffrey new underwear. You guys need to stop. So yes, I have gotten my fair share of the wedgies. Also Melvins, which were the worst. They were a front wedgie.
Oh, yeah.
And for a dude,
those are a bummer.
Even before puberty, it's a brutal thing.
Right.
It is a absolutely humiliating way to tuck your shirt into your pants. So, yes, Lena Lauren, I apologize for the past 17 weeks that I have not answered that question. Turn that frown upside down because I just answered that. And if you are my wife's cousins, I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
Shout out.
It seems like a younger kid's question.
Right.
Like, hey, you ever get a
Maybe.
wedgie?
Right.
What if this chick's like 46 years old and was just curious?
True. What if it's actually just like a middle-aged
male
man? Yeah.
catfishing the schnoz out of us?
Absolutely.
So if you saw
Wouldn't be the first time.
If you saw me scratching my legs recently,
yeah,
it's because
you're really
I
going
have
at 'em.
poison everywhere. I trimmed up my bushes the other day, and there was poison in it, and I was pulling poison out. I got it on my arms.
Yep.
And started scratching, moved to my legs, and now it's caught in my knee pits.
Oh,
so every
the
time
pits
you
are
move
the
your,
worst.
I swear, poison is the way the devil tickles you. I think that's what it is.
There's not much more miserable than
It's horrible. It is literally.
Oh.
I was like 2 nights ago, fell asleep like a beautiful little baby angel. Woke up in the middle of the night because I shifted my legs, and then it activated my poison.
Yeah.
For 40 minutes, I was just in my bed doing one of these things, just scratching my legs. My whole legs were bleeding by the end of the night. It looked like a murder scene on my bed sheets.
Goodness.
I hate it. It's so itchy.
It's so bad.
But the relief you get when you scratch poison.
It's so temporary, but
it's so good. It's like sin.
Yeah.
You literally
circling back.
Yeah, circling back to sin and the devil. Man, it just gives you that high release.
Right.
And then as soon as you stop itching, you feel guilty.
Yep. You're like, you know what you did.
I shouldn't have done that.
You know what you did.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
I knew I shouldn't
mistake.
have, but I wanted to. And boy, was that high nice.
Right.
And now I'm just in the dumps.
Yep.
And cycle. Where does it lead you? Right back to scratching
You're like, well,
your
I already
poison.
started itching.
Yep.
It's already too late.
Yep. So I might as well do it again. It's the tickle me Elmo of the devil. And I swear, he probably... Yeah, why do you think the Lord created that stuff?
It's a great question. Probably... Did the Lord create it?
Well,
Or
that's
was
what
it
I was
a
going to
result from
ask.
the fall?
But then I got scared to ask
Yeah.
the question, to be honest. Because it shows I don't
Also,
really know that much.
Have you ever showered and not used soap after being in poison?
You shower?
One time I was just out, I don't know, in the woods. I'm like, I think I was in poison. Let me just go rinse off quick. And I'm just like, I don't need to use soap. I'm going to go back out to work or go back out to stuff. Literally, so I guess it's like an oil. It spread every crevice of my body. That was the worst I've ever had it. So, it was terrible. So use soap.
Yeah, use soap. They also have a specific type of soap that apparently is poison resistant. And it's like, Vive la resistance. It's French. And then apparently it combats poison pretty well. But speaking of poison, do you ever watch The Emperor's New Groove?
Mm-hmm.
Gronk?
Yep.
Where it's like the Cusco's poison scene. Give me your best Gronk impression. Let's see that. I'm so itchy, by the way.
I feel like my favorite line, it's not actually Gronk impression, but it's got to be like the wrong lever Gronk.
Oh, yeah, by
That has to be
no. What's her name? Esme? Not Esme.
No.
It's Ez something.
Honestly,
Cody.
I have not.
Look it up.
All right, let's just wait. It's going to be up there.
Yep. All right.
Wrong lever Gronk.
Pull the lever, Gronk. Wrong lever.
I feel like you have a good Gronk impression. Gronk.
Isn't that David Puddy from Seinfeld, the same voice actor?
I think so.
I think I have.
It's like really deep, right? It's like, oh, hey, let me just go pull this lever.
Let me get into my David Puddy Gronk.
Right. Cusco.
Oh, yeah. That's
Cusco's
good.
poison. Poison designed especially to kill Cusco. Right.
That poison. Is that the same voice actor? I think it is. Oh, it's Kronk, not Gronk.
Right, Gronk.
Yeah, I was thinking of Gronkowski.
Right. I don't know if I could have told you that.
Whoa. Hang on. Yzma is the evil lady's name. She is disgusting, by the way.
She's nasty.
I would say, who's like the ugliest person that I know that would pair up to Yzma? Ooh, I don't know. It just looks like her skin is hanging on her bones.
It's rough.
It's pretty disgusting.
I feel
And
like you
she's
can't
purple.
compare that to anyone living right
No.
now. That's pretty...
Yeah, a couple dead people. It doesn't say who's the voice actor. Gronk from Emperor's New Groove. Voice. Here we go. His name is, I think David Spade's the llama. The Emperor.
Yeah.
Patrick Warburton? I did not know that was his name. Patrick Warburton.
Huh.
You heard it here first, folks.
Right. Cusco.
Ah.
I gotta poop.
Just kidding. Actually,
That's pretty
don't.
good.
It just sounded funny. You got any other good voice impressions?
No, I don't have many good voice
I would
impressions.
love to get good at them, and I talk to myself. I'm like, I'm gonna get good at voice impressions this week. I'm gonna look up Barack Obama
I feel like, and then you
speeches.
like are like, oh yeah, I'm killing it. And then you'll record yourself
yeah,
or
and you're
something
like,
and play
what
it back.
the
And
frick
you're
am
like,
I doing? But yeah, that was about it.
what's your most embarrassing wedgie or most
Dude,
embarrassing
you want to hear
moment?
my most embarrassing
Yeah.
moment? This was recent. So, if you know me at all, you can very much quickly understand that sometimes my mouth moves quicker than my brain.
Right.
And it was at our community day event.
Oh no.
I was announcing George to come up.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I've thought about this probably every day for the past, ever since community day.
Really, it's haunt you.
It's not that bad. It's just so stupid. It's like, why did I say that? So I'm like, I didn't prepare anything, obviously, because
Right.
it's me. And I'm announcing George, and I wanted to hype him up. And, Lancaster County people just don't get hyped up, which also pisses me off.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, so we gave away a $20,000 bathroom remodel.
Yeah.
Substantial thing. And, I was like, yo, let's get hyped, $20,000 bathroom remodel.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
That's so sad.
and I was like, okay, whatever. So George was going to announce it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to hype this guy up. And I
Yep.
was like, the man that needs no introduction. So-and-so. And I said something, and I was like, the bearded bandit.
As you're giving away something, or like, dude, did I just get scammed? The guy that runs the company is called the Bearded Bandit.
And I was like, what am I freaking thinking? As soon as the words left my mouth, I was like, dude, I'm the biggest idiot in the world. Here I am, part owner of this company, introducing the founder, and I'm calling him the Bearded freaking Bandit. I was
That's embarrassing.
traumatized.
How many people were there at that point?
Probably 500.
500 were
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And I was just like, what? And it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, probably that many people aren't going to remember. But there's
No.
going to be a guy that was just like,
The Bearded
that was
Bandit.
a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Why the Bearded Bandit? And I was like, the Bearded Bandit? And I was so embarrassed. I
That's
literally,
terrible.
it kept me up for a couple nights. I was just
Really?
like, dude, Like I
It's
was
really not that bad.
No, but I was just so mad at myself. I was like,
Right.
why did
It's
I?
really not bad.
No,
but
and like people are gonna forget it.
It
And
is
I know
embarrassing.
people are gonna forget it, and like probably no one's even really thinking about it. But for myself, I'm like, I'm better at talking than that.
Right.
Like, why did I say that?
right.
That's
Everyone's
so-
probably like, oh, it's probably an inside joke.
yeah. I was
or-
like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
I was so mad at myself. But yeah, so I literally called the founder of our company the Bearded
What did
Bandit.
George say?
He
Did
didn't
he
care.
say?
Like
He
he
didn't
doesn't
care.
even probably know I said it because he
Yeah.
was in his own nerves. But I was just like, I'm so stupid. Like I freaking hate myself.
Right.
I about hung it up there. I about put it in my 2 weeks. But
That's great.
dude, speaking of just needing a break, like we have a vacation coming up, week
Yeah.
vacation down to the Outer Banks. I have never looked forward to a vacation this much before my entire life,
Really?
dude. I don't know
How long
what
has
it
it
is.
been since you guys have been on?
It's only been like a year.
Since
But
you've been on vacation, or
since
Outer
yeah, I've
Banks?
been on like a week vacation.
Okay, yeah.
I've
it's-
taken off like, well, I don't even actually think I've taken off. Like we've done like some weekend trips, but I am just like, I'm so done.
right.
And I don't know, I don't know, maybe I'm just like a weak Gen Z person. And I'm like trying to be, so like I talk about Alex Ramosi a decent amount, and like that guy's just a beast. He can work like 27 hours a day and be fine. Dude, I'm so burnt out. I'm just so done.
Right.
And like I don't think my job is actually that hard, but I'm just like I am exhausted.
I mean, you do work a lot, though.
Yeah, I do, but I've never craved a vacation
Yeah.
like I'm craving this vacation.
Right.
So that's what I had to say on that.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to do, which is a weird thing. I like working on vacation,
Right.
like doing a little bit of office work by the beach.
Yeah.
I think it's romantic.
So can you do more of that? Will George let
Work
you
by
just
the
work?
beach?
Yeah, work remotely a little bit.
I don't know. You think I could get into this guy's house that I'm staying at just like all the time? Just live down there?
Right. I mean, you are friends with the Bearded Bandit. So.
Dude, it's so embarrassing. It's probably my most embarrassing moment within the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Just
That makes sense. I mean, high school is just full of them. I feel
yeah,
like,
and I think it's
middle
just like that's
school-
just what you do.
and then once you're like 21, you don't have as many.
No,
There's just, yeah.
dude. Speaking of transitioning from high school and like that mindset into adulthood, and now I'm gonna be
Right.
27. I don't know if I like it.
Wait, do you feel like you're only transitioning from that now, or?
I think so
Yeah.
because now like I have a child and
Okay,
I
yeah.
own a very small portion of a business.
So it's like a whole
And-
new level of
It's
being
just
adult.
I don't think it's as cracked up as it's cracked up to be. I'm sad. Where it's just like, and I think I'm bleeding because I kept itching my poison. But so like my thing is, I'm such one that loves having a good time, and now I just have so much responsibility, which I think is a good thing, and
Right.
maybe it just shows my maturity level and like, oh wow, you're actually incredibly immature in certain areas. I don't know though. I'm just done about it. I don't like it that much.
I mean, you stepped into ownership pretty much at the same time as
Yeah.
you had a kid, right?
It was
So
just like
bam,
no
bam.
responsibilities, no responsibilities. Responsibilities. So I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I should be like living the quote unquote American dream.
Right.
Like I have all the things. Which that
Right.
makes it sound super arrogant in that I'm incredibly wealthy.
Like you have a Ford Escape.
Ford Escape that has 2 rusted out fenders.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
Wow, dude.
And
I've only ever known someone with one rusted out
it's
fender.
a pretty big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to patch those for it to pass inspection, which is a bit of a
Do
bummer.
some spray foam.
I think so. Spray foam and then
And
that
just paint
mesh
it?
stuff. Don't even sand it or bondo it or anything.
Just paint right over that.
Right
Caulk
over
it.
spray
Let me
foam.
caulk it first.
Yeah, silicone.
Yeah.
100% silicone. That way the paint doesn't stick to it,
Exactly.
and you can see I've repaired this.
Right.
I think that would actually go over pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't
would
know.
pass it. I would pass it. If
Yeah,
I was an
it's just
inspector.
like I think so, but I think I may have looked down on the people in the past that like got depressed or complained about their job a lot,
Right.
even when I didn't think it was something that was super hard or like strenuous. And I think I'm realizing like 18-year-old me knew absolutely nothing. And a little more gracious with those people.
Right.
Because, yeah, life can kind of kick you in the nuts sometimes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Even when you have an amazing life.
Right.
I think that's the thing. Like, right now, I have a very good life. Like, I have a very good job. I have an awesome wife. I have a daughter that is so cute and, for the most part, incredibly good. Like, she's a pretty easy baby. But it still can kind of kick you.
Right.
And yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, no matter where you are in life, I still feel like you have things where it's like, ooh, that was tough.
Yeah, definitely.
And the more money you make, you just have larger money problems then.
Right. It's so true.
Like, I don't think we're getting ahead.
It's like so hard not to fall into the money creep.
Yeah.
Or the lifestyle. Is it lifestyle creep, I guess?
I'm not sure. I
Lifestyle
don't
creep.
know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's like when you make more money, you just kind of like upgrade lifestyles.
Yeah.
So you get like a slightly nicer car,
Yeah.
maybe get a slightly nicer house, and then you're still just as broke as you were when you didn't make as much money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or you go to like, nicer restaurants, like all that lifestyle creep. Or eat out more, or like when you make more money, then it's like, dude, I'm just as broke as I was when I was making half of what I used to make.
Dude, that is literally the truth.
So true.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But then, okay, so then you think like, okay, why?
Right.
Why am I in this same situation? But everything, and this may be a little confusing, so stop me if you don't understand this. The things I was doing back then when I was making less money seem necessary. The things I'm doing right now seem necessary.
Right.
So it's like, how do we get out of this trap of money pitting, I guess I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just itched my nose on camera, but it was incredibly itchy. So, sorry, not sorry.
Isn't that a question, man? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like finances are a funky thing.
And I feel like the line between needs and wants is so thin. Where it's like,
explain that a little bit, because
like,
I might have a or not a controversial, but a opposing opinion. So explain it.
So I'm like, most people don't need 2 cars. Like that kind of stuff. Like most people don't need that, but yet everyone really wants 2 cars because it's so practical.
Nice.
But yet I'm like, if you weren't making enough money, you wouldn't need that and you would be fine.
Yeah.
And like if you weren't making enough money, I'm saying obviously 2 cars as a couple, not by yourself. Obviously one person does not need 2 cars. But like as a couple, you don't really need 2 cars. And if you weren't making that much money, you'd be like, oh yeah, we would make it work. But if you were making that much money and you had the opportunity to get a second car,
it'd be silly
really
not
hard.
to.
Yeah.
I get that.
That's what I mean by like needs and wants. You don't really need it, but man, it's so practical.
Yeah, I 100% understand that. I was just talking to my wife the other day, and I was like, I'm excited for the day where we have enough money that I don't need to not go to the doctor.
Right.
Like right now, it's like I'm pushing off some stuff.
Yep.
Because we're not
all?
financial.
Doctor, dentist.
I have 7 cavities. Like I do.
That's crazy.
I got X-rayed 7 of them in my mouth, and I'm just like, I'm gonna push those off, which is insane. Like they're gonna rot. They're gonna continue to rot, and then I'm gonna need a root canal, which is gonna be a way more money than just filling a cavity. But I'm just like, I'm gonna push that off. And I'm excited for the point in time where maybe I have enough money where it's like those things I can just do.
Right.
But then my brain thinks, okay, well, you're not doing them now. So when you have more money, they're not going to be a priority in the future. So you're just going to put that money towards other things, and you're not actually going to do the things that you should do, and you're going to do the things that you want to do. So is it actually going to happen, or are you just going to keep pushing it off?
Dentures aren't bad.
I know. I'm excited for dentures, man. Pressure wash them things out, throw them back in your mouth.
Right.
I think it's a system that works.
It's true.
Only,
Yeah, no, I get that so much. Doctors are so expensive. All that stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only time dentures are a bad thing is on birthdays. Because the only videos you ever
It's
see of them
always on
suckers
birthdays.
falling out is when they're blowing
Blowing
out
out
their
candles.
candles. I don't think dentures
Or
fall
like
out.
someone knocks them from the back, like hits them on the back or something.
Yeah,
and then they
nunchuck
go,
to the back of the head.
Yep. Then they go flying.
Yeah. So, I don't know. When in Rome. Things to think about.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
So what else will be on your rich life? Your rich life is going to the doctor,
yeah.
going to the dentist.
My rich life, I think, is all about opportunity. Opportunities to do things.
Yeah.
Opportunities I wouldn't have if I wasn't wealthy. It's not necessarily about the money, but the status that brings opportunity, I can very much fall into a trap of. Where it's
Right.
like, oh, you have status, so people invite you to do things, or you get cooler opportunities presented to you. Monster reaches out to you to drink
Right.
their devil juice. That stuff I can very much like get into.
Right.
That's my kryptonite,
Yeah.
I think. So as far as rich life, like, let me think here. What else is in my rich life? Water pressure in your house. Dude, our water pressure
Your water pressure is really
sucks.
bad.
And it's because, and this is kind of where it goes from once to it's not bothering me enough, so I'm not changing anything. I'm pretty sure the only
Right.
reason our water pressure is bad is because our well pump is set too low to the bottom of the well, and it's kicking up sediment.
Gotcha.
I know how to fix that.
Right.
I've known how to fix that for the past 7 years. You just pull your well up, cut your line, shorten it 5 feet, hook
Problem
it back
solved.
up. Because there's so much sediment in our lines. And I just haven't done it.
Right.
I'm incredibly lazy.
It's also easier to just unscrew that.
I
Unscrew
know.
the filter.
Yep. Change out the filters more often.
You probably get cheap filters too at
Yeah.
work, so.
So, but yeah, increased water pressure, that'd be nice. I would love forced hot air throughout your house.
That would be
For those
nice.
of you that don't know what that is, it's just like vents in the floor throughout your house that brings heat to your entire house. It's like the Santa Claus of heat.
Right.
Just brings you heat.
yeah.
With oil and baseboard, especially in this old house, it's just so inefficient. Winters are not that fun, but I'm blessed. I truly am. I'm blessed. So, yeah, but that's about the things in my rich life. I don't know if I'd go for a new car. I don't really mind the cars I drive.
I'm not a big car person.
I'm not
Like,
a big
I really
car
could
person.
care less.
I think if I would exceed a certain level of wealth,
Right.
then I'd want like a fun car to drive.
Right, I
but
would
as far
agree.
as like my practicals, I could care less.
Yeah, I just want something like something reliable that's
Reliable that I don't need to take to the shop because
Yep.
it pisses me off when I have shop bills where it's
Right.
like, oh, this had to go in for a CH7259 filter.
Right.
That was bad, and it was clogging up the C472 filter, which then made the annex sensor go bad, and now your engine doesn't start.
right.
And it's all emission-based, government controlling the efficiency of our vehicles. Topic for another time.
Topic
But
for pocket that
yeah,
one.
I hate taking my car to the shop because it
Same.
seems unnecessary.
Right.
It seems like it could have been avoided. So,
And it's just like we've been making cars for how long?
yeah, how
And they
don't we have it
still-
right? Which this is an interesting thing, and I will tell you guys this because I do know this information for a fact. So you don't even have to look it up. But the government regulates the efficiency of cars. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, you need to make your car at least 15% efficient.
Right.
where we have the capacity to make our cars 60% efficient.
Right.
But then if we're making our cars 60% efficient and we're getting 120 miles per gallon, then oil prices go down. And then we create a bubble. And then it's this huge mess of things. But there is the capacity to make cars more efficient than they currently are.
Right.
Kind of
Well, and
wild.
some of like the like exhaust stuff
Yep.
makes cars less efficient.
Yep.
Than what they
All
could
the
be.
DEF stuff for
Right.
diesels makes it incredibly inefficient, bad on your motor, will kill the lifespan of your motor, and we need it for emission stuff, which I guess I kind of get that side.
Right.
I don't know if I get that. We're kind of getting into the weeds with that. But anywhu, we're rolling. We're sitting right around an hour.
Wrap it up?
Let's wrap this thing up. Put a nice bow on it. Give us something
Let's
to
do
put that bow on it.
All I could think of is you getting a wedgie. Why we give the
By the
people
bearded
give the people what they want.
bandit.
Give the people what
Yeah.
they want. No, just kidding. No, yeah, it was good to talk to you again.
Yeah.
This was fun. Good little
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
it's good
so-
to be back on.
Oh, dude, it's
I
good
really
to have
like
you
what
back
you've
on.
done with this place. Obviously,
Yeah.
when you get the TV on,
We're
it's
trying
gonna
to get
look
it a little
good.
better. We're trying to get it a little bit more.
For those that
professional for you
can't
guys.
see, it's like you have the cameras mounted on the wall.
Wall mounted now.
You
no
have
tripods,
two actual lights
two lights
that
two
don't
key
have
lights.
right.
So I'm trying to figure out lighting right now because I understand the entirety of the concept of lighting. I have no idea how to put it into practice. So like with photography, with videography, your more cinematic lights is if you have soft light. So you have hard and soft light.
Yep.
Soft light, obviously, it's more softer. It rounds out your face better. There's no harsh lights on your face. It makes you look better. If you have imperfections in your skin, it hides those
gotcha.
better. Your key light's supposed to be at a 45-degree angle from your face. But then you're also supposed to have a fill light, which kind of lightens up the shadow side of your face to separate you from your background. You're supposed
you have
to
a fill light?
No. I want to put a fill light right up there to kind of lighten up this
Gotcha.
side.
Yeah.
Wall mounted.
Right.
But then to separate you from your background and create depth within your shot, you're going to have what's called a rim or a hair light, which that's what lights up the back of your head to separate you from your background. Because
Wow.
as you guys are watching, you'll see my hair is dark, the background's dark, so I'll kind of just fade into the background. That
Right.
rim and hair light creates that separation. But also lights are expensive.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm not living my rich life yet, so I can't afford all those
But
things.
soon. Subscribe so he can
Subscribe.
afford it.
Yeah. Send me some money. So
Nice.
I literally have a hole in my sock. That's
Right.
how poor I am.
Did notice that.
just happened today. I was kind of annoyed about that. Holes in the socks, no bueno.
Nice.
But that's about what we're
But what do
rocking
you do?
with. What are you gonna do, huh?
That's nice. I didn't know how to end it.